My name is Glenn Morris. I'm one of the charter members of Clear Lake Presbyterian Church. I moved here in '62. Well, I have been personally interested in aviation, airplanes, ever since I was a 6-year-old kid. And I worked in that area until I moved from NACA at Langley Field in NASA down here and got in the space program. There was a small group that met in a screened porch in one of the cabins on the lake that actually started the church. And I knew 2 or 3 people that were that I had known in Virginia before we moved down here. After the screened porch, the next meeting place was in the Beta building. As they rented the Beta building out entirely, we moved over to the Alpha building, which was next door. From there we went to the bank, and down in the basement of the bank, and stayed there until we built the first part of the church on our own grounds. I was one of the original 12 elders of the church. The rule was you had to have 100 members. And so we had the paperwork all filled in, and I think we had about 96 members. And we scrounged up mostly from the younger children that normally would have waited a couple of years maybe before they actually became church members. My daughter was one of those. Between Jim Elder and Jim Simmons, we had 2 very outgoing, outreaching pastors. And Jim was a guitar player, and he formed a choir of kids, and he would sit on the edge of the podium with his guitar, and the kids would come up and they would sing special songs for us. And they, on Saturday night, would go over on the other side of the lake and have a religious song fest. And my wife and I served as part of the transportation that got them over there. But the local people came and joined in, and to me it was extremely touching to see the groups come together in a very harmonious fashion. The church has done a lot of things throughout the years, not just in the far past, but throughout the years, to pull the area together and to participate in the events of the area. And I think, again, that is largely due to the pastors that we have had that were interested in making Clear Lake Presbyterian a part of the society of this area, as well as being a place to worship God.